Have you ever wondered why ignoring a woman can be so powerful? Why does she suddenly seem more interested when you're not always there for her? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the psychology behind ignoring women and how understanding female psychology can completely change the way you see attraction. This is not about manipulation or playing games, bro. This is about understanding reality and using that knowledge wisely. Have you ever noticed how she starts thinking about you more when you pull away a little? Or why she suddenly becomes more curious when you stop chasing her all the time? Today, we're going to break down the real reasons behind it, why this works, why it can reveal her true feelings, and how emotional control and boundaries can make you far more attractive. And trust me, bro, the answers might surprise you. 1. It makes her curious. You need to understand one thing. When you ignore a woman, you make her start wondering about you. Women are naturally curious, and when you stop constantly giving attention or chasing her, she begins asking herself questions like, why isn't he texting me? What is he busy with? Is he losing interest? That curiosity is powerful, and that's exactly what makes her think about you more. You have to give her space to actually feel your absence. Because when you're always available, she never gets the chance to miss you. But when you step back a little, you become a mystery. And people are naturally attracted to what they don't fully understand. This isn't about childish mind games, bro. It's about creating space where she can truly appreciate your presence. When someone starts missing you, that's when your value becomes real. 2, it makes her want you more. When you're always available, eventually you become predictable. And anything too predictable often becomes boring. But when you have your own life, your own goals, and you're not constantly orbiting around her, you become more attractive. Because now she sees you as a man who has direction in life, a man who isn't desperate for attention, a man who doesn't beg for validation. And that energy is extremely attractive to women. Ignoring her here doesn't mean being rude or cold. It means valuing your own time and your own life. When you stop making her the center of your world, she starts seeing you differently. She becomes curious and wants to know more about you. 3, it tests her level of interest. Sometimes the only way to know how much someone truly cares about you is to step back for a moment and watch how they react. When you stop giving constant attention, you give her the opportunity to show her true feelings. If she's genuinely interested, she'll reach out. She'll try to reconnect with you. But if she doesn't care at all, maybe she was never truly interested in the first place. And that's important for you to know. This isn't about playing with emotions. It's about understanding your place in her life. A healthy relationship should go both ways, not just one person constantly trying all the time. And through this, you'll see whether she truly values your presence or if she only enjoys the attention you give her. Number 4, it shows strength. Sometimes when you ignore a woman, what you're really showing is that you don't depend on her to feel happy or complete. And that shows strength. Women are naturally attracted to men who are independent and confident, men who still have purpose and direction even without validation from anyone else. When you stop begging for attention, you show that you have control over yourself. You're not emotionally shaken just because someone changes their behavior. And that kind of calmness is incredibly attractive. But remember, bro, being strong doesn't mean being cold or emotionless. Being strong means having self-respect. You know when to stay and you know when to stop chasing something that clearly doesn't value you. A man who can maintain his dignity and emotional control will always appear more attractive than a man who is emotionally dependent. Number 5, setting boundaries. You need to understand that boundaries are important. When you ignore a woman because she treats you badly, you're showing her that you won't tolerate disrespect. This isn't about ego or power games. It's about showing that you also have standards in your life. If she realizes that you won't always stay around when you're treated poorly, she'll respect you more. Ignoring someone in certain situations can be a way of teaching people how you expect to be treated, because healthy relationships require mutual respect. And boundaries are necessary to keep the relationship balanced. But remember this carefully, bro. Use all of this wisely. Don't randomly ignore a woman if your relationship is already healthy and good. Because if you do it the wrong way, she may think you no longer care about her and the relationship could become damaged. So only use this mindset when you feel like she doesn't value the effort and attention you give her. Thank you. Hope this helps.